Dave was a really negative guy. He always thought the worst things would happen, and they usually did. When something went wrong, he'd look up at the sky and ask God,
Oh God, why? Why did this happen to me? What did I do to deserve this?
He had made a habit of blaming God for all his problems. One day, he met a hungry old beggar. Dave gave him some money for food. The beggar's eyes filled with tears, and he said,
I haven't eaten for 3 days. I asked God for help, and now you're here. Are you God himself, disguised in the form of a human?
When Dave heard those words, he felt something deep inside him move. He said to himself,
I've been complaining and fighting with God throughout my life. But who knows, maybe I am God myself.
That night, as Dave lay in his bed, the beggar's words kept running through his mind. He kept saying to himself, even though he didn't want to,
I am God. I am God.
When he woke up in the morning, he looked in the mirror, searching for the reflection of that God in himself. For several days, this thought kept playing on a loop in his mind. At first, he thought it was just a joke. Then, it seemed as if he was cheating himself. However, gradually, consciously or unconsciously, he really started to believe that the remote control of his life wasn't in the hand of some divine power in the sky, but it was in his own hands because he himself was God. He began to feel that everything happening around him was happening according to his own will. As his belief in himself grew stronger, his fate started changing for the better. As he continued to rise above his inner negativity, helplessness, and fears, his fortune continued to improve. Now, he only thought positively, and only positive things happened to him. He was happy because he had discovered the God within himself. Some days later, Dave met the same beggar again. This time, he gave the beggar all the money he had. The beggar was surprised and asked Dave,
Why are you giving me all your money? Why are you being so kind to me?
You may not know it, but you've made a huge difference in my life.
The beggar was puzzled and asked,
How? I don't think we've ever met before.
Dave insisted.
Yes, we have. A few months ago, you were standing in front of the Galaxy Mall, and I gave you money for food. Then you said, I was like a god to you.
The beggar chuckled and said,
I think you're mistaken. I've never begged outside Galaxy Mall. In fact, I have never been there. For the past 20 years, I've been begging at Lincoln Crossroad only.
Dave looked at the beggar with disbelief, with confusion in his eyes, and an unknown smile on his face.